I need sunshine. My soul needs some sunshine. It's been raining for like a week straight, pouring down rain. We've had inches and inches and inches of rain. I just I just want some sunshine. Is that too much to ask for? My soul needs vitamin D from the sun. Anyways, how you doing? Welcome back to Gimme A Minute. Yesterday, I had the pleasure of going to my Schoology cohort, and we had a reunion for the first cohort and the second cohort. So, as always, tons and tons of fun. I got to hang out with Gina Hartman and Holly and Anna from the district, and Gina brought a new lady with her. I'm so sorry, I don't remember her name, but she was very nice, and she asked a bunch of good questions. She's from California. So, it was really cool. And as always, Gina is always bringing us cool Schoology tips and information. We are about to switch to one-to-one iPads. See, I'm telling you, I need some sunshine or I'm going to yawn forever. We're switching, going one-to-one iPads for those of us in the cohorts. And so we were doing some dabbling in the Schoology app and doing like a comparison of the app versus the web, because there are some things in the app that you can't do that you can do on the web. Not very many things. I mean, the environment is almost identical. Like I said, there's just a few things. Like you can't do anything with the student portfolios in the app. You can create it and everything in the website, but you can't. Man. Sunshine. You can't do anything with it in the app, and also the same with the student blogs, which kind of, I don't like that, because I actually have students do like the reflective stuff when we're done with projects and units and stuff like, do you think you could have used your time better? Do you think you did okay? Stuff like that. I do like to have them look back and reflect, and of course, my favorite is always then reading those responses, because they always say, oh, I used all my time wisely. I did everything like I was supposed to. And then if you ask the students to peer grade, everybody gets 100, because, everybody did the best ever. So, yeah, I've got a solution to that. So I fixed that like 2 years ago, for peer grading. But I fixed it real simple. So the Schoology cohort reunion, it was all day thing, sitting there for 6 hours. And believe it or not, Melissa, Apptastic Teach on Twitter, got to Skype in with us. We couldn't see her. We could hear her, and she could see and hear us. So that was super fun. She told us about going one-to-one, and, how she kind of does her classroom flow. With, handing them in, giving them out, handing them in, doing all that good kind of stuff with them. So that's super awesome, because she's had the iPads one-to-one for 6 years now. So that's great to hear that for those of us, because we're all in the cohort, we're all going one-to-one, hopefully by the end of the month. So that's going to be super cool. We're getting this really awesome looking cart, and they got little baskets in them. They hold 5 iPads, so you can pull out the little basket and give them to your friends. In theory, I'm not really sure how that's going to work yet. I'm going to plan that out first, though. But, I mean, they're going to have assigned iPads just like they have assigned laptops. It's going to be the same deal. Somebody has a super cool idea of, how you have a lock screen. Oh, you probably can't. Oh, let me see if I can. There you go. I have a lock screen. What is that? Oh, somebody lost their dog. Your home screen. And then your lock screen. Somebody had an idea. Wait, was it the wrong button? Oh, it is. Yeah, there we go. The lock screen. Woo! Can't see it. There's my lock screen. And that is this. Where's the button? There's my lock screen. And then the home screen. Somebody was saying, make the lock screen the number of your iPad, so that when it's locked, you can still see, even if the number gets wore off, or if it's on a label or something, it gets plucked off or worn off because you've written it on there with marker or paint marker or something. Make the lock screen your iPad number, and then the home screen, the great idea. I mean, I know I don't have like the home screen, the bottom part down here, or the background of your home screen with your apps. Make that like your iPad, like do's and don'ts. Like don't smash your iPad on your neighbor's head. Maybe not that simplistic, but kind of do's and don'ts. And they're gonna have keyboards, detachable keyboards. They're not Bluetooth, but we were told they're magic. So I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to have a cart party and put all our carts together because they should come soon. And then when the iPads come, then we'll have a cord party and figure out how they all get corded so that they can charge and do everything as much as they need to. Ooh, that's ugly. What happened? My phone messed up since I was playing with it. So that was super cool, amazing. I'm about waist deep into grading for the report card, all our grades. They tell us yesterday in our staff meeting, they told us that we're supposed to have our grades done by 4:45 Friday before we leave the building. But it's not going to work for me. In Schoology, my two of my class periods are actually four courses, because I have my on-level kids and I have my inclusion kids, and those classes in Schoology are merged so that all of the students can be in the same environment, so they can all be, like if I have a discussion, they don't have to have separate discussions with, 6 kids and then the other 20 kids, so they can all be in the same classroom and doing the same work. Today, 2 of my classes came unstuck. I lost my inclusion kids from 2 periods. I mean, they vanished. I was putting grades in at lunch, and I was looking for a particular student, and she was gone. I was like, what happened? I scrolled down to the bottom of my members screen in Schoology, and I saw that the one class had 23 kids and one class had 21 kids in it, which is crazy because they both have 30. So I'm missing 6 kids from one class, or 7 kids from one class and 9 kids from another class. I mean, like, they dropped out because they're gone. I mean, when I clicked on the courses and show all my courses, they weren't even there. So I emailed district right away, and hopefully, I mean, they know about it. And they're working on it. It's basically the best update that I could get last time I checked. And so that was lunchtime that I noticed and emailed. By about the middle of the afternoon today, I noticed that my two missing inclusion classes were back, and my students are in them. They are not merged with the on-level courses. They're in separate courses still, and their courses are completely blank. All their grades are gone. There's no material for them to do. They have work to do, but there is no material for them to do. I don't know what I'm going to do to replace their grades. The last snapshot grade I have is from October 5th. I think it was a UIL grade pool. So I have those written down. So but we've done stuff since then. So I told the CIS on campus today what happened. I was like, hey, I know my grades are supposed to be due before I leave, but I don't realistically see that happening for me. It might go another way. But my goal is to have them still done by the time that they're actually officially due to be pulled, which is 8 o'clock Monday morning. Because if I have to, the school uses eSchool Plus, and I can't stand it. I despise it. I despise everything about it. It's clunky. It's impossible to navigate. It's hard. I mean, it's an old system. It's not like school is just so user friendly, and I can do everything there. So it sucks. And so I use the gradebook in Schoology. So all those kids' grades are just gone. I mean, they all pass. I mean, they're inclusion kids, right? somebody was trying to pass around the rumor that IEP equals 70. I'm not a fan of that. I think, the kids should earn their grades, whether they have to do something. They can't just, skate by because they have an IEP. That's not how the real world works. So, I do my best to be fair and honest with them. Hey, like you gotta at least make progress, so show me that you're making an effort, that you're trying, that you're, attempting to do the work. Anyways, I think I've rambled on enough. I had a great day yesterday at my Schoology cohort. We have another one in February, and I can't wait for it. The new cohort, our third cohort, starts today. So I got to pick out the people that went to that. So that was super cool. So I'm very excited about getting those teachers back on campus now, like ramped up, getting into and using and being knowledgeable about Schoology. So, yay! It won't be just me anymore. All right, I gotta go. I'm starving. It's time for dinner. I ate MRE junk for lunch. So, yeah, gotta go eat real food now. Bye! See you tomorrow. It's Friday.